hospital. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my boss to load tomorrow's music so I can put put in my commercials. But like I'm like he hasn't loaded it yet. Like it's like maybe it loads automatically.
Didn't I just read Pinfield got a new job? Or
Here.
But I thought is he doing it out of here though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Every day. Yeah. Yeah. He's doing mornings and then he's gonna launch a whole night thing here. Like new music, all that stuff.
But it wasn't on KFOG. It was on something else.
He has another show called like 2 Hours of Pinfield where it's just all kind of interviews and stuff. So he's got a lot of shit going on.
We're live.
We're live. All right, let's get recording.
We're doing YouTube live tonight, so we're trying another platform.
Oh Jesus!
I
Why
know.
don't you pull that mic 3 up there so we can get
Am I
in
this
the,
one?
Yeah.
And then I gotta get ready, so it's gonna take me a sec.
Okay. And then just since we don't use headphones, just kind of like talk.
Really
Can I
into
use
it.
my headphones or my?
No, you can't. You can plug them in. You won't hear. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to like adjust the board and all that stuff, and
And he doesn't like to do that.
that's why we don't use headphones because it's
We
it's a
don't
work
use
phone.
headphones because Mike's lazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah. In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, that tagline can be used for a ton of things. But I'm like the most productive lazy guy you'll ever
That's
meet.
true.
I mean, I am kind of a dichotomy like that. Like I'm kind of like,
Successfully lazy.
successfully lazy.
It really won't work. Should I try just for?
No, it won't.
You can
well,
try
I mean,
it.
you can try. There's,
You try it. People have tried it before and it doesn't work. So
Well, they don't know how to use it. They're not radio professionals, you know.
well, he has to put you in on the board, and that's not going to be in there.
yeah, I have to push multiple buttons that I don't know how to do.
Well, it's more that I would say it's more that you don't want to fuck up the live radio.
That too. The worst thing that you could possibly do would be to like press that red button and start talking.
Oh yeah, so we're not touching any of that shit.
No, man.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
Note to self.
No, do not.
You're all, hey man, what's up?
So what's the general rules of the podcast?
I'm going to tell a bunch of stories, and you guys just comment on it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, are we keeping it clean, or how does this
You
work?
can do whatever you want,
You
man.
can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember you guys swearing, but I don't.
Oh, we don't care.
Okay. So sure. You know, we got a Disney star and all. I don't want to.
That's
Right.
right, man.
His future gigs.
Yeah, we don't want to fuck up his paychecks.
Checks.
So is the link up so I can repost it
For
this live that we're
for
doing?
the
now?
YouTube live.
Yeah.
It is up.
Now, where do I go if I'm on YouTube? Where do I go?
You go to just go to youtube.com vomiting rainbow vomiting
Okay,
rainbow.
but I'm saying, did Vomiting Rainbows post the link or anything? They can read it.
No, you'd have to post it.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we're not that professional yet. We're
You guys
working
were
on it.
before on Facebook.
YouTube.com/vomiting rainbows.
Yeah.
Must be spelling vomiting wrong. 1 T, right?
Let's see if it comes up.
Let's see. You're getting it?
Oh, sorry, we vomit rainbows.
Ah!
Well, the live stream was 1 month ago. I don't see the current one. Oh, here we go. I see it. I hear live. Okay. Share.
We have 132 subscribers?
Do we? That doesn't seem right.
I think someone had this. We vomit rainbows?
That's a username. That's not us.
If you just look under Vomiting Rainbows and then go under channels, so I found it on the app pretty easily.
Yeah.
it was.
And then it was like,
There you go.
All right, let me know when you're ready, man. I'll hit record.
Oh yeah, we're live.
Okay,
Still
we go, right?
showing. Yep.
You ready to do it?
I'm ready to do it.
Let's do it.
This is Vomiting Rainbows, episode number 27. 27 is big for us. It's big for us because this is a podcast where I tell my buddy Mike and now guest star Shitty DJ
is that what I'm going by today?
or Kayvon.
Okay.
We can go by either. What do you prefer?
Whatever.
What do you think you're most known as?
Oprah?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you guys flows off the tongue easier.
I'll go Kayvon. You go Shitty DJ.
Okay, so we'll just switch it up. And so I tell these two guys stories that they know nothing about, and then they chew them up and spit them back out in a beautiful rainbow. So, we are on a podcast, and we're pretty close to number one, right?
Always number one.
Always number one.
Yeah, man.
We've got a huge following. We've got all of our sponsors. So
I find I just looked on YouTube and there was like some username called We Vomit Rainbows that has 138 subscribers. So things that we aren't even like officially affiliated with have like literally tens of people checking it out.
Tens of 20s of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've been following this, but the Missing Richard podcast.
Richard Simmons?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. I haven't delved into this story, but I've seen the headlines over the last probably 2 weeks, and I don't really know the details or really what the story is. But the headline,
Well, I'll help you with
the concept's awesome.
Right.
Like saving Richard Simmons, and you find out it's a podcast because missing, like Richard Simmons is missing. I'm like, how is he missing?
Right. Exactly.
Is he missing?
It's
He's
still
just not seen.
He's not.
So they claim that's missing.
He's either he's gone from a guy who went out every single morning to his driveway and greeted people as they came by to a hermit basically overnight.
And this guy's doing a podcast about it?
Yeah. And the guy who's doing the podcast is a friend of his.
Yeah.
So it's like a concerned friend podcast.
But is he local? I mean, is it just kind of like secondhand news? That
No. He lives two fences down.
Oh, wow. That makes it great then.
Yeah. But like, what a weird thing. Like, dude, my friend's missing. I know, I'll start a podcast about him missing.
Right.
I mean, like, is episode one like, I think my friend's missing. I'm going to knock on his door. Like, oh, dude, you're not missing.
I think he started the podcast after he couldn't get through to him anymore. He wouldn't answer his phone calls. He wouldn't answer his emails.
Maybe Richard Simmons is just avoiding this guy because he's like a freaky podcast stalker. You know what I mean? Like maybe like Richard Simmons is everywhere else, but he's just staying away from this guy because he sounds kind of like a stalker, right?
Well, I mean, it could be that. It could be anything. I mean, Richard Simmons has been kind of hit recently pretty hard as not being open or out about his sexuality.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like all kinds of stuff. Like maybe he became a recluse for some reason or another.
Wait, you're saying that Richard Simmons has disappeared? He's become a hermit because of his sexuality?
Well, I mean, that's what I was listening to Howard Stern today, and he was saying like he's very closed off about his private life.
Yeah.
And so they were speculating.
Speculating what? That
maybe there's some
that
like
he's straight after all these years? I mean,
He
I thought Richard Simmons was I thought he was gay.
I don't think he's commented anywhere on that.
Well, it's none of my business. You know,
Right.
And that's
I think
okay.
that's what they were alluding to, is that people were trying to dive into his private life more and more,
Yeah.
and he did not appreciate it.
Yeah, I respect that. And now this guy's doing a creepy podcast. Like, I mean, it's cool, but you don't really know. Like, is this guy really friends with him, or just like a nosy neighbor, right?
Well, the other thing that somebody was saying is like if you want to have to pull yourself out of mainstream media and be completely private, then it becomes weird when you start turning down every single thing, and now people start to get really entranced on why you've closed yourself off.
This is the weirdest thing though. This is the most Richard Simmons has been in the news probably like in at least a couple of years, which is kind of genius. So what you're saying is like maybe I could have Kayvon do this podcast.